Hello, welcome to my studio again. My name is Dick Ensing. I'm a Tennessee artist. If you remember, we went through some free art lessons we gave you before on how to do a portrait. Well, I'm going to show you how to use resources to get to this portrait, all the resources you can, and very inexpensively too. If you remember, we did the tonal, which using the values, we did the reconstruction, we did the drawing with the shapes. To get to this point right here, you have to go through a lot of different shapes. But let me show you what I used for that painting. Over here we have a digital picture frame. You can buy these. This is a 15-inch. You want to get the biggest one you can get. Now, I think we can mention Sam's. That's the only way I can get that 15-inch here. This was about $250. It's 1 gigabyte. But look what you can do. This is what I worked from to get to this portrait here, the color. And then you can put a lot of different pictures of whatever you want of your model on here. But what I did here, let me show you a real nice feature. Let's zoom in on something to show an eye or something a little bit bigger. That's 2 times. When you do that, you can also move it around to where you want to look at different parts of it. Okay? This is a wonderful little tool. It's probably as good as using a laptop computer. Laptops are expensive, and if you drop them, you're out $600–800, which is a whole lot more money than this, and they're bulky. This here you can hang on a wall. You can put it on an easel. They work with a little remote. You can set them back from yourself. Now watch this. Let's go and zoom in again. Now that's 4 times. Let's zoom in another time. That's 6 times. Let's go one more time, 16 times. Now watch. You can see all the features here. Watch it just for an example. Let's look at her lips here. Look at the lips. Look at the painting. See, you can draw, you can paint from that. Let's go down a little bit. Let's look at her eyes, okay? Now what I do, you can load these right from your computer. These are little just JPEGs. There's nothing complicated about them. But what I normally do, and I'll give you a little clue, when I take a picture, especially of a portrait, I'll have her sit for me to start with. Then usually people don't have a lot of time, and then I'll take and put her on, I'll maybe take 15, 20 pictures of her, and I'll put some of these through a watercolor filter through Photoshop, which gives it a little bit of blur. You'll see more values. This one is actually the main picture here. There you go, back to the normal. Now, just show you what else you can do with it. You can load, on this you can load music. You can play music while you're painting. You can watch a movie with this if you want, but it's got a lot of features to it. Let's just exit out of here. See, I have lots of different pictures of Christina in here. Let's see if we can find another one. Now here's one here. This one was taken from this one. Let's look at that picture. Now that's more of a full view of her. But I took the picture from here on up rather than try to do the whole thing. Now, I've done one of her sitting like that, but this is just basically the head study. But I hope this gives you a few more ideas and a little more resources. Use every resource you can for painting, because you're not going to get models to sit for you. They're expensive, and if you can, they usually don't have the time to sit for you. But anyhow, my name again is Dick Ensing. My website is dickensing.artist.com. You can write me on the internet, dickensing@bellsouth.net. We appreciate you coming, and here again, look for the full video on these, how to do a portrait. They're wonderfully done. There's several other ones on there. There's watercolors, there's pastels, there's things on drawing, there's things on sculpture, just about any subject you want in the arts. Thanks again for coming. See you later.